In this video, we're going to talk about how to change between a mixed number and an improper fraction. And we're going to go from a mixed number to an improper fraction first. So first let's review what it means to be a mixed number. A mixed number has a whole number in the front and then a fraction behind it. So the picture of this mixed number, 1 2/3, would be all of the first circle and then the second circle cut into thirds with 2 pieces of it remaining. So it's going to look like this: 1 2/3. We could also represent this same amount by cutting both of our circles into thirds, but still coloring the same amount. So all of the first circle and 2 out of the 3 pieces of the second circle. And then going back to what we learned about improper fractions, this has a numerator of 5 because there are 5 pieces shaded, and it has a denominator of 3 because each of our wholes is cut into 3 parts. So 1 2/3 represents the same amount as 5/3. 1 2/3 is equivalent to 5/3. So how do we do this mathematically if we don't want to draw a picture every time we want to change a fraction? Well, what we're saying is that we need to take each of these 2 wholes and cut them into 7 pieces, in the same way that we took this 1 whole and cut it into 3 pieces. So that's going to give us 14 pieces right there, because 2 times 7 is 14. And then we add the other piece, that extra piece that we had from the sevenths, to that, giving us a total of 15 sevenths. So again, this is going to be 2 times 7 plus 1, the whole number times the denominator plus the numerator, and we'll be keeping our denominator of 7. So our equivalent improper fraction is 15 sevenths. With 5 3/4, we're taking each of those 5 wholes and cutting them into 4 pieces each. That gives us a total of 20 pieces, plus this additional 3 pieces that we had. So 5 times 4 plus 3, with the denominator staying the same, gives us an equivalent fraction of 23/4. Now let's go the other way. If we start with an improper fraction and we want to go to a mixed number, what we're saying there is that we want to assemble as many wholes as we can from the material that we started with. So our picture of 5/3 would be wholes cut into 3, where we have a total of 5 pieces. 5/3 looks like this. So looking at the picture, you can see that in order to make 5/3, we have to have 1 entire whole and then 2 pieces from a second whole. So the other way to write this number would be as 1 whole and then 2 out of 3 pieces of another whole. So looking at the fraction 15 sevenths, we realize that that fraction bar is really representing the operation of division. It's saying how many times can we fit 7 into 15? Well, 7 will fit into 15 2 times with a remainder of 1. So we write that as 2 wholes with 1/7 remaining. We ask ourselves the same question here. If I have 23 pieces, how many wholes cut into 4 pieces each can I get out of that? Or what is 23 divided by 4? Well, 4 fits into 23 5 times with a remainder of 3. So we're going to say that 23/4 is the same as 5 wholes with 3 slices out of a 4 slice total remaining.